Hi, I recently came across this cool technique of making DJ scratches in Serum2 and I thought it was cool and I wanted to share it with the internet. So let me show you how it's done. So first we need something to scratch with. So I just grabbed this Vengeance Rave vocal, but you can probably pick anything you want. But we'll just go with this one here. Classic Rave vocal. So we'll put this into Serum's sample oscillator. So we'll just select sample, take the sample and drag it into here. And now we can play the sample with MIDI. So we'll just make a MIDI clip with C3 in this case, so it plays back on the correct octave. Maybe let's also make it a little louder, add some saturation, some compression, maybe some more gain. Beautiful. And now, as you can see, there is this scan knob right here, which essentially determines how fast the sample is gonna be played back, right? So you can have it at 100%, at 200%, negative 200%, which is gonna play the sample back in reverse, and so on. And if you're moving this, you can already hear that this kind of sounds like scratching, because that's essentially what you do when you're scratching with vinyl anyway, right? You just change the time in which the record is going to be played back. And you can do the same thing here. So in order to do scratches, we need to move this somehow. And because we're lazy computer people, we're just going to automate this. So let's automate this little knob right here. Let's make a new automation lane as well. And let's move it up and down. And as you can see, that's it. That's essentially it. Like, you just automate the scan time. That's it. But there's some stuff we can do to make this a little cooler. For example, we can automate the position right here to make this a little less boring. So Serum doesn't let you automate the position like this. You have, or at least enable, you can't do that. You have to create a macro. We just call this position and then move this, and now we can automate the position as well. So maybe we want to have like a different part of the sample being played back at a different time. So maybe we'll do something like this right here. Maybe let's drag this out a little bit. Sometimes also it's a little buggy because if you automate the position of this Serum2 sample oscillator and with the granular oscillator, I found that it's sometimes this is quite buggy, and that's a little bit annoying. So yeah, I don't know, that's something that you just have to deal with, I guess. So that's like an example of what you could do with this. What you could also do, if you want to do this manually, is you could map these parameters to a MIDI controller. So I will do that real quick as well. So I will duplicate this patch and then delete these automations right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna map the scan time to my pitch wheel. So the pitch wheel, at least on my MIDI keyboard, snaps back at in the middle. So we'll have the middle be 100%, because if you were to map this like on a slider, you would have to move the slider back to exactly 100% every time, and that would probably be a little annoying. So I'll just do that real quick. We'll put this on -100 right here. And that should make this roughly 100%.
The drum beats go like the drum beats go, the drum beat.
Maybe I could also map the position to like a slider on my MIDI controller. Perfect.
Go like go like go like go like go like go like.
Obviously, I'm horrible at performing this, but you get the idea. Also, to show you this in context, I made this little beat right here, where I'm also scratching like a sample, and I'll show you what I've made here.
Stop, 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 stop. This beat is non-stop, stop, 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 stop. No, this beat is non-stop, stop, stop.